And that's how we get started here in Los Angeles. Hard hit, right side. On to first. And the first out of the game is an easy one. Here is Gleyber Torres.
That was
absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Ohtani, a 6'4" righty, 210 pounds, and a four-time MVP, one of the faces of the league. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but good approach paying off.
And next to hit for Detroit, Colt Keith. Tucker really on his horse for it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Here's Riley Green.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
And an automatic double as it hops the fence. So 2 on with 2 away. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Swinging a ground ball. Base hit. 1 run is in. Fires it to the plate. He's in there.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch.
No, he's first safe, getting back to the bag. Almost hung out there. Stepping in, Kevin McGonigal. Torkelson off of first with 2 away. That clips the corner.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
He was all over that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Parker Meadows digs in now. And a big swing and a miss. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. Runner on the move. Pajes moving under it. And that is that. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
That ball's foul.
High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Kyle Tucker. Laser to the gap should score the run. Here's Ohtani flying around third. And they cut the lead to 2. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Man at second. That one finds the corner. That's strike 2.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you'd have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
What do you got?
Tries to hold up, appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing.
First baseman, Freddie.
So now with 1 away and a man at second. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Check on the runner. Tucker dives
He's
back
safe.
in.
Ball.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
And he swings over the top there. Inside move to second. Tries to get back and save. 1-2 now. Runner breaks for third. Back to the mound. He's got it. Uh-oh. Throw goes to second. And now Andy Pajes. And it gets by him. Tucker scores. And now they trail by one. The relay to second, not in time. He's safe. They pick up a run, and now it's a one-run game. So, runner at second, 2 down. Max Muncy steps to the... He's trying for third. Swing and a miss. Throw to third. Out. And back here in L.A., top of the second, Javier Baez up now for the Tigers. Javi Baez, like fellow Puerto Rican Francisco Lindor, born in Puerto Rico, but was drafted in the first round out of high school in Florida.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out.
Right fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. Kerry Carpenter will hit next. Grounded out his first time up. And a base hit up the middle. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there was just no one there to knock it down.
Ground ball could be 2. Rojas over to second. And that's all they'll get.
Good that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the sure out. Keep the run out of scoring position.
Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. Flied to right his first time. That one pushed to the left and foul. Torres off of first with 2 away. He swings and fouls one off. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the second, Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And a foul ball. Oh, 1 now. And a swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Meadows under it. And a quick out, number 1. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Swings through that one for strike one.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
And that drops in for a strike. Got him. 2 out. Ha-Seong Kim getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss. Two down, nobody on. Out towards right center field. Carpenter in position. Brings it in, and that'll do it. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Riley Green. The 1-1. Swings through that one for strike two.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Got him. 1 away. Here comes Torque to the plate. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up.
Ball. Down.
And there's 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Kevin McGonigal. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
Comes up empty.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And that one is lifted in the air. Tucker really on his horse for it. And that is that. Back here in L.A., ready to go for the last half of the inning. Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Big stack center field. And the tying run is on base.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it one-hops the wall. Here comes the runner. Relay throw home. Not close. He comes across to score.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
He's trying for third. Ground ball left side, and that goes foul. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Move to second. Ohtani back in. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Here in the last half of the third. Runner on the go again. Third. Save. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. And that one ripped to left. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. The relay to the plate, and he's in there as they take the lead. 2 runs come in. The batter now will be Will Smith. His first at bat was a strikeout. He hauls it in. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit.
Ball. That's out.
That's to third, and it goes just foul.
It was a ball, but he chased it. Fastball's been a good pitch against this lineup. Lots of swings and misses.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That K is his third of the game. New inning getting started. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler. Strike 2. Out towards right center field. Kim should have this one. And there's one away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Javi Baez digs in right side.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Yo one. And a swing and a miss.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses in. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Bunts it in the air. Ohtani takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. 1 for 2. Center field. Pages settles underneath it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Bottom 4. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just these.
Oh, wow, what a stop. Over to first.
He's safe.
But he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
Just barely able to beat that one out. Man, he was giving it his all, getting down the line right there.
Muncy, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Fouled off left side. Pages aboard here at first with nobody out. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Got him swinging.
Got
Safe at second with a stolen base. And now Teoscar Hernandez. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And the count is 0-2. In the air to left center. Should be extra bases. Meadows takes it in for the out. And there are 2 down. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. Back here at Chavez Ravine, we go to the top of the 5th. Gleyber Torres up now for the Tigers.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Freeman under it. One up, one down. And next up for the Tigers, Colt Heath.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Pajes moving under this one. And there's 2 away. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Riley Green.
Riley Green.
Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. And a curve is down and in. Just missed.
Inside.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And ball four there. Tying run is on base. So up next, Spencer Torkelson. Up and in. Ball one. Kim gets it to first. That ends the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Hesung Kim. First pitch swinging.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
The 0-2. Got him. And there's one down.
For the Dodgers, shortstop
Miguel Rojas at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun. Makes the catch for the second out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Ohtani at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult.
A swing and a miss. Back here in L.A. All right, we go to the Edgardo Henriquez on the pitch out of the pen here.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
In the air, left field. Hernandez gets under it. It gets down, a base hit. And a good start to the inning. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Next to hit, Dylan Dingler. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
He's got it, and there's one down. So now with one away and a man at second, here's the center fielder, Parker Meadows. That's off the inside corner. Ball one.
And you got to wonder with first base open, one out. Is he going to get a pitch to hit?
On the ground to third. Muncy sends it to first. And there are two outs. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away. The batter now, Javier Baez. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. Not stopping. He's going for three. The relay throw, and he's safe. Great effort, but it's a tie ball game.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Carpenter swings through it for strike one. Late with the swing there. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and it's now 5-4. So two down. Here's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. That one fouled off. Out towards right center field. And a superb diving catch. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Well, we go bottom six. Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Ball one.
And that is out of play. The 1-1. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Meadows under it. And there's one away. Will Smith to the plate. Infield shifted to the pull side. Ground ball right side. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Two away down. And next for LA, Andy Pajes. Pitch misses. Ball one. Tying run at second base. Here in the bottom of the sixth. He's trying for third. Swing and a miss. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Back here at Chavez Ravine. We go to the top of the seventh. Colt Heath up now for the Tigers.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. So far, 6 hits on the first pitch alone. That tells you something.
Right side. And foul ball. Here's a 1-2.
And you know, it's always interesting to see how teams attack the first pitch. What's their plan of attack going to be? Well, for this offense in this game, they're not waiting around.
Pajes on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Riley Green. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. The underhand flip, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. So digging in, Spencer Torkelson.
Ball.
Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Everything came together for him. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Man on second, 2 down. Runner takes off. Next offering is foul back. 0-2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back here in L.A., set for the last half of the 7th. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. High fly ball, right field. And there's one down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Infield playing him to pull. Second baseman just to the right of the bag. High fly ball out towards left field. That's got a chance. Out of here. Teoscar Hernandez hits one out. And we are tied. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Ha-Seong Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the bottom of the 7th. Now that's smacked to right center. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Round second, digging for third. And he's got himself a triple.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. That was a good opportunity, potentially.
In the air to left center. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. The relay to the plate. Not in time. He beat it, and they've got the lead. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Aye. Backed off the plate that time.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Swings over the top of that one.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Foul.
2 down, nobody on. That one missed. Carrying well. And it is out of here. Shohei Ohtani goes deep. It's their second home run of the inning. So here's Kyle Tucker now. With the shift on, hits right into it. Gets him easily, ends the inning. We go to the 8th. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Alex Vesia.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And a base hit. And a good start to the inning. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Next to hit, Parker Meadows. 1 for 3.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The tying run at the plate.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. That's a little bit low.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
That one to first, and a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A couple of singles back to back. Didn't try. Do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
So here's Baez now. This to third. And he can't get a throw off for some reason. That's got to be an error, and bases are now loaded. So bases all loaded up. Kerry Carpenter, the next to hit.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Line drive. Can't get there in time, and that should bring in a pair. One runs in. Another comes in to score. Now a relay to third. Safe. And that's his third hit. Gleyber Torres up to hit.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
To third. And that's just foul.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. In time to get him. One away on the strikeout. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. 0 for 4. 3 flyouts and a strikeout. Swings through that one. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Got him. Out number 3. On to the bottom of the 8th, and at the plate for the Dodgers. Will Smith.
Now pitching for Detroit, number 19, Will Smith.
That's a ball.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here. Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And a big swing and a miss. That one back. And it's off the wall. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run. Here is Freddie Freeman. That clips the corner. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Green settles under it. brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. Check swing went around, and it's 0-1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring. Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Got him swinging for the K. Huge strikeout there. Here comes Max Muncy. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
0-1. Fought off foul. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him. We go to the ninth. Yeah.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 3, Edwin Diaz.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Oh, the adrenaline's pumping right there. Pretty good fastball. Unfortunately, it got away from him. He's going to have to corral things a little bit.
Hey!
That one misses. And the count is 3-1. That clips the corner. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Torkelson in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. This one in the air center field. Pajes settles under this one. 2 away. Now the third baseman, Kevin McGonigal. That's inside.
That's inside.
And that is ball 1.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
2 down, nobody on.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
Foul ball left side, he'll see another. Comes a 2-2. Into center and a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for the Tigers, catcher.
Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler. Muncy. Bounces it to first, but he digs it out. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Last chance for the home team. Kenley Jansen on to try and close it out.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Rip, but it curls foul. That's off the mark, and it's a ball and a strike. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. And that one in the air center field. Meadows settles underneath it, brings it in, and there's one down. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Throw on to Torkelson. Just one out remaining for the Dodgers. So up next, Miguel Rojas. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. And that one fouled off. The Dodgers down to their final strike.
Nope, outside.
2 down, nobody on. And the home team trying to pull it out. Baez. On to first. Ball game. And the Tigers hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. And a final 8-7. Kenley Jansen picking up the save. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.